Nikita from grade 9 studying at Kalvi International Public School, Devadanapatti, Theni. We are here to discuss some facts about mathematics. Now, I'd like to welcome my friends Dhanushri, Kishore Kant, Neha, Durita, Joshika, Vallaroshni and Devesh Karthik. Mathematics is not about numbers, equations, computations or algorithms. It is about understanding. It gives us hope that every problem has a solution. Without mathematics, there is nothing you can do. Everything unless is mathematics, everything unless is numbers. During ancient times in Egypt, the Egyptians used the mathematics as complex mathematical equations like algebra and geometry. That's how they managed to build the pyramid.
Can we imagine a life without mathematics? The answer will stand you. Whether you like it or not, we do share a lifelong bond with mathematics. It is there everywhere and in everything that we do. Yes, we can't run away or hide from it. It all starts with counting, then comes x, y, and then trigonometry, integration, etc. Maths is needed at every step of life and we cannot live without it. It is a subject that is applied to every field and profession. It tells us how things work and also allows us to predict certain things. It has made our life easier, not complicated, still not convincing. Now let's hear our friends' opinions and thoughts about what would happen to the world without mathematics and how it rules in ancient as well as in modern world. And of course, its real-time application with educated and uneducated people in their day-to-day life.
Try to imagine a world without any numbers or math. Hard to imagine, right? Even if you try to put into words, you still cannot describe each and every bit of it. This explains the importance of mathematics in daily life. Since numbers are the basic building blocks and foundation of mathematics. Built centuries ago, these Indian monuments are based on clever mathematical calculations and design principles that are algebra, geometry and trigonometry. What has been connecting mathematics to architecture? Since the time immemorial, several branches of mathematics like algebra, geometry and trigonometry are employed in designing these structures. The ancient Indian architecture, which includes temples and historic monuments, they used several mathematical calculations. And let me give some examples. Kandariya Mahalaya Temple, Madhya Pradesh, Charminar, Gujarat, Ranakpur Jain Temple, Rajasthan, one of the sun wonders of the world, the Taj Mahal, etc.
Yes, Kishore, I agree with you. Now, I would like to share some interesting points about the importance of maths in the modern world. We can understand the world through the lens of maths. We started applying maths to track seasons and have reached the moon with it. We can also predict earthquakes and connect to the whole world as well as go to the Mars with this subject. Each innovation and technology that represents the modern world is built on the foundation of math. Why is math so important in life?
For individual developments,
For problem solving,
life skill,
career and finance,
then technology.
Yes, in the modern world, builders use math to do their everyday work. Construction workers measure the area, volume, length and width. How much steel do you need for an office building and how much weight will the library floor need to bear and how much water do you need to fill up a swimming pool? If you are in a building right now, look at the walls and windows. Math is everywhere when you walk into home, school or pet store, etc.
It's true, Devesh. Now I'm going to share you all how math plays a vital role in our daily life, even for the uneducated people. If there were no numbers, there wouldn't exist any calendars or time. Since all the days in our life will be the same. You wouldn't know that it's your own birthday. How will you know that what year it is? Or how will you know on what channel your favorite show is coming on? Imagine that you go to the store and want to buy some things. How will you know how much it costs? Or how will you know how many apples or strawberries you bought from the store? Even if you want to buy some medicines, how will you know how strong it is or in what quantities the ingredients are present in it? Even if you want to bake your favorite cake, you won't be able to measure since there are no numbers. How will you know how much is half teaspoon or 3/4 tablespoon? While decorating or repainting your houses, you advance come to know how much paint would be required or how many tiles will be needed according to the size of a room. All of this is possible only because of Mr. Algebra. Start to help you out with the help of our beloved Mr. X.
Well said. Moreover, there wouldn't be an advancement in technology. The cell phones and high-end gadgets that we use every day wouldn't be exist. Imagine living in a world without computers, televisions, laptops, cell phone and even electricity. We are sure most of you couldn't even imagine living without all these. How many of you love playing sports?
Of course, everybody.
Well, wasn't for numbers, how would you know the scores or dimensions of the football field or basketball court? How would you have come to know how much distance you ran and how you need to cover or how much time left for the match to end? Don't you think it would get a bit boring?
Absolutely true. Hi everyone. I would simply say math matters a lot in everyday life. Math can help us to many things that are important in our day-to-day life. Let me list out some tasks for which math is important. Managing the money, balancing the checkbook, shopping for the best price, understanding the sports, playing music, gardening, home decorating, baking, etc. I am really bored with my monotonous schedule and I wish to go on a long vacation. For this, we have to plan the things accordingly. We need to prepare the budget for the trip, the number of days, the destinations and many more. Here comes the role of math. Basic mathematical concepts and operations are required like algebra, budgeting and calculus, etc. to be followed to plan a successful trip.
Certainly true, Joshika. Now let me share a few facts about mathematics. What comes after million, billion and trillion?
No idea.
You can term the numbers after these terms as quadrillion, quintillion, septillion and etc. The majority of a month have 31 days in a calendar, but only 4 months have 30 days, that is April, June, September and November. February typically has 28 days with the exception of the leap year, that is 29 days. The opposite sides of a dice is always add up to 7. For example, 6 and 1 will always add up to 7. 7 is the most significant number across religions and cultures. For example, there are 7 colors in a rainbow.
7 days in a week.
7 months of the musical skills?
Yes. A standard football has made up of pentagons and hexagons. There are 12 pentagons and 20 hexagons. From 0 to 1000, the only number that has a letter is 1000. The shape of the sunflower is a sequence.
So, now we all understand that life without mathematics is impossible and unimaginable.
You just need to get your basics right and know how to play with numbers.
Hope you all are falling in love with mathematics by now. Thank you all.
ಸರ್ವದೇಶ ಕಲ್ವಿ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯர்களுக்கு